Hey there, everybody. Don Evans here from WatchReport.com, and today I'm going to be giving you a look at the Gruppo Gamma Divemaster. Some of you may remember I did a review on the prototype earlier in the year. We also did a giveaway of a Gruppo Gamma production piece. So this is the actual production piece, and if you haven't seen that, the prototype video, you can go back here on the channel or on WatchReport.com, and you can take a look at that. The difference is it was a thicker case. This particular version, which is the D01, had a red second hand along with the sandwich markers. Now you could see it is a silver second hand. This also comes now on this isofranish style rubber strap. So let's go over the full specifications. You're looking at a 44 millimeter case, 52 millimeter lug to lug or length of the case, 16 millimeter stick, 300 meters water resistant, 24 millimeter lugs. You are getting a domed sapphire crystal, and this houses an NH35 automatic movement. Now, your pre-order price was $400. The pre-order is over. The current price, if you were to buy one, is $500 or $499, excuse me, because that dollar, makes a huge difference. But I believe, as of when I'm putting this video up and review up, that you should be able to buy them. If not, you're just looking at, they ran out of stock of the current production, so you might, by the time this video is uploaded, it might just be still at the tail end of where you could pre-order them for end of November, early December delivery. There is my annoying clock in the background, which one of these days I'm going to take and throw it against the wall because it seems to like to annoy me every time I'm trying to do videos. But regardless of that, let's pick up this watch. Let's give you a good look at the dial and case. You are getting an all finely brushed case here. Of course, a screw down crown that screws slightly down into the case, no crown guards. You can see you do have screwed in lugs, and they are one-sided, so easy strap changes here. Now, the prototype was 18 millimeter stick. This is 16 millimeter stick. It also had a super vintage double domed, triple domed crystal that was in my. Now, for me, that's not for me. This one is nicely domed and not overbearing. I don't like. I'm just not a huge fan. Sometimes it depends on the watch and the way it's done. So this type of crystal I do like a lot better. You can see this is a sandwich dial. Let's check out the bezel action here. Very little play. This is a very nice ratcheting bezel. Of course, like I said, this is a screw down crown. No date here, as you can see. Yep. There we go. It's hard doing things from behind the camera sometimes. Let's take a look at the case back. Now, here's one of those things that I knock when it comes to things like this. Nice case back, solid case back. They went with a solid case back over a see-through exhibition case back, which I appreciate, only because the NH35 is a bland looking movement, and I don't know why you would want to show that off anyway. But so you flip the watch over, and the case back isn't centered properly. That's just a pet peeve of mine, and I'm not really trying to knock the company for it, but I prefer when the case back is aligned straight and centered. But minor quibble for something that will be sitting on your wrist. You do have the mostly useless helium escape valve. I know some people might comment, the reality is, unless you're a commercial saturation diver, you're not using a helium escape valve ever. But there it is on the watch anyways. As I said, this is 300 meters water resistant. Now, the rubber strap, it is a very, very, very thick rubber strap. I believe this to be thicker than isofrane. I have my calipers right here actually. So let me go ahead and we'll see here. Let's see if it's a little wider up here. And yeah, see, you could see at the top here, you're looking at almost 5.5 millimeters thick. It does taper down to about 4 millimeters. So this is a very, very thick strap. And I don't mince words. I don't mince anything. It's not as good as an isofrane. It's just not. It has the right look. It is very thick, which I think doesn't make it as nice and flexible or comfortable on the wrist. It is also a very, very long strap, as you can see. Now, that's great for people that have big-ass wrists. If you're in the smaller wrist camp, you are going to have a lot of tail, if you will, sticking out and left over. I'll show it to you here on my wrist in a second. This is another strap that is offered from Gruppo Gamma. A very, very beautiful strap that does complement this very nicely, in my opinion. I took many pictures of it on this strap for the written portion of the review. So as always, click the eye in the upper right hand part of the screen, take you over to watchreport.com. You can see a lot of pictures on this strap. I really enjoy this strap. Very, very nice leather strap. Let me show it to you on my 7.5 inch wrist. Just sing to yourselves or something while I'm trying to get this watch on. Okay. Now, as I said, I have a 7.5 inch wrist. Now, let's take a look. I have it pretty much right in the middle where I like it to sit on my wrist. And as I said, I have a fair amount of tail left over. If I get the keeper all the ways to the back, it reduces it. So now imagine if you have a 7-inch wrist or less, you're going to see, you know, a lot of tail sticking out there. That's not really a negative. That's just something that I'm alerting you to. You know, that's what these reviews are for, to try and give you the details and the info and give you a good look at it. So, but there it is on my 7.5 inch wrist. I'm very glad that they went and reduced the thickness of the case. I think it wears a lot nicer than the original 18 millimeters. It is a very comfortable watch. Like I said, I do personally prefer it on this leather strap versus the rubber. But there is a look at the Gruppo Gamma Divemaster. You want to read more? You want to hear more of my thoughts about this watch? Click the eye, take you over to watchreport.com for my full review. Leave a like or a comment here on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll never miss another review. Follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's been Don Evans for watchreport.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.